Cool. So, we were talking about a thunderstorm, you may recall, from many seconds ago.
No, I'm not going to add that in. I deleted the whole thing.
Okay. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Nat 2.
Where it's just the two of us.
Naturally.
We tried to record, like, an hour ago.
Yeah.
And, friggin' the twins from The Shining. An hour ago.
We are Schmonica.
And, literally the moment I pressed record, there was a huge clap of thunder, and then we were like, okay. And then it started the apocalypse outside, and we literally had to wait for all the rain and thunder to go away.
So we watched the end of
Ford versus Ferrari.
which we had started the prior day.
Yeah. Monica's very upset.
About
Ken Miles stopping to friggin'...
Oh, slowing down.
Slowing down.
Yeah, okay. So, this guy, right, is gonna win. Spoiler alert.
Ken Miles was the racer for...
Yeah, Ken Miles is gonna, like, hardcore win Le Mans, which is Le Mans.
If you want to know more about it, just look it up.
And then he slows down to let the other Fords cross the line with him, and then he gets robbed.
Of his win.
And
then he dies.
He dies, which I called,
Yeah.
by the way. I just want to say, I was like, yeah, but he dies. Why else would they show him, like, they got, like,
Maybe to
call
make
back.
you
No.
think.
They got a call back to the beginning of the movie, a speech about, like, you know, esoterically, like, waxing poetic on the like, experience of going really, really fast. Call back to early in the episode. He's driving this brand new car into the freaking sunset. His kid's there. Of course he's gonna die. There's no way he's making it. What else would be the purpose of that?
I have to say, how sad of a freaking ending for this movie. Yeah, he gets robbed of his win, and then he immediately
He dies. Spoiler alert.
I think it's been enough years.
It's probably been, well, still,
This
if you're gonna
happened
watch
in
this
the
movie.
60s, 50s, 60s.
The movie didn't come out in the 60s.
No, but this is a...
Oh, it's a historical event. Spoiler to the ending of World War II, which you may or may not know about. We win. That's funny. So we watched that.
Yeah.
And then halfway through watching the ending of it, halfway through the 30 minutes we had left, all of a sudden we go, hold on a minute.
I, like, sat up really fast.
Yeah,
and
you're like, I don't hear no rain. We'll finish the movie. About the kids from The Shining, though, this reminded me of it. My name is Monica. Hi. Just thought I'd reintroduce you to our hero. One of our two heroes. I work with a girl, and her name is Monica. And so we work often together a lot, and a lot of the times it's just us two, and so we say Monica squared, you know. I'm Monica 2, she's Monica 1. And then sometimes we meet a customer, and her name is Monica. So it'll just
Monica
be
cubed. 3
Monicas in the same building, and often people come in to complain about her. Or some other Monica.
Well, complain about the customer?
Yeah, the customer Monica.
I thought that you meant, like, customers come in and complain about the other Monica.
no,
and I was
not-
like,
yeah.
Jeez.
Well, they could be. They're just saying Monica. And so lots of times I'm at work listening to people just viciously rip Monica to shreds, and I'm like,
we'll hide it under
well, the thing
guise.
about it is, like, I got a problem with that. Like, maybe other people have this, where I assume any negative conversation is about me, and I have to be like, it's probably not. You're probably fine. Maybe quit being so self-involved. That's harsh. I'm saying it's myself. The chances that they're talking about me are low. However, if they're literally saying my name, sometimes it's hard to be like, they're talking about a different Monica. But also, like, I have practically never met another Monica in my life, and all of a sudden...
That's so funny, because Monica is such a generic name. Not to be,
Wow.
like, whatever.
When the first time I ever met a Monica, she came to my elementary school, and she played the bassoon. And I was like, oh, I've never met another Monica. And then a girl I was friends with in high school, kind of, her sister's name was Monica, and I was like, wow, another one.
That's quite a few.
That's 2, and I didn't know them that well. They just appeared in my life.
Well,
Do you know how many Katies and Emilys and Sarahs and Alexises
I'm not saying
and
that
Ashleys?
Monica is such a prolific name. I think that if you knew a lot more older people, you would know
Okay.
a lot more Monicas, you know? Because I think Monica
Baller.
is a little bit of an outdated name. But I have to say,
Do you hear this?
I have to say, my legal name, because Shay is a nickname,
Yeah.
is also a very outdated
Her
name.
legal name is Ethelberg.
Yeah. It's Gertrude,
It's Edith.
Opal, Edith.
Yeah, which, by the way, if you got one of those names, you know we're not saying nothing that could be hurtful at this point.
I mean, outdated is not hurtful. It just means that it's not used as much anymore.
I guess.
It's the same thing, like, friggin', what's a really outdated name? Like, friggin'...
Dorcas. That's a
Yeah,
name.
I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
Or, like, friggin', like, Atticus.
Deborah.
I mean... What?
From that one TV show where the guy says Deborah a lot. Deborah. He says it like that. What the heck?
Or Atticus, like the dad in our friggin' podcast.
Our freaking podcast, which,
yeah.
by the way,
We're
this
doing
is
it
that.
right now, yeah. That's a really outdated name.
But now...
But it's a cool... I really like it a lot.
Yeah.
Atticus.
But now there's Monica's coming out of the walls, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone's like, Monica, 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 Monica. And I'm like, I'm used to being the only one. Except at my coffee shop that I managed, I hired a girl named Monica.
Yep.
Yep, that also happened. But anyway, the point of me saying that, and then we can start, is that people will think it's funny. Like, they'll be like, what's your name? Which, by the way, don't ask me that. Don't ask people their names at work. It's none of your business. Just want to say, I understand.
I don't know. I think maybe...
People being like, oh, what's your name? When I'm at work, I'm like, barista number 2.
That's because you are not built for customer service.
really
you
not.
just happen to have been thrown into customer service. Excuse you.
Thank you. I've been thrown into customer service. Some
You have
are
really
born.
really whack opinions about customer service.
Some are born into customer service. Some achieve customer service, and some have customer service
I'm gonna
thrust
achieve
upon
customer
them.
service.
Some have customer service thrust upon them, and I've had customer service thrust upon me, thrust all over. Anyway, I do not. I have the correct opinions, and one of them is don't go asking my name at work. None ya,
You're
dude.
ridiculous.
Why do you want to have a personal relationship with the person who
It's
makes your
not
coffee?
that you want to have a personal... knowing somebody's name is not having a personal relationship with somebody.
The moment you know someone's name, you know.
I know fucking Robert Pattinson's name. I don't have a personal relationship with him.
But it's not like you went up to him and like, hey, what's your name? You know it, like you know that the word 1812 happened in 1812, just a fact. You didn't like go up
your
to me and be
name
like, oh, hey, your
is
name.
just a fact.
No, it's not. If I go up to you and say, hey, what's your name? And then you give me your name and I give you my name.
Is it
all
like
of
a
sudden,
fairy situation
all of a
where
sudden-
you steal my soul and like...
Yeah, I don't want my
get
soul stolen.
Sucked into the Fey realm?
all of a sudden, we have a relationship of some description.
I don't think that's
I would like to
true.
preface this with I have autism, and this is my understanding of interpersonal.
I also have autism.
We have different flavors of autism.
do.
I have mine's strawberry. Anyway, something about but if all of a sudden we know each other's names, then that's
You have
we're
a whack-
basically
we're in love,
we're-
basically.
and the next step is third base. I feel like that's
The
what's
next
going
step,
on.
you're coming into my room and coming into my room. Face you're
coming into my room.
Anyways, we need to
You know
start.
that song that's like, that noise I just made. A song that's just like, gonna make you come tonight over to my house. You know that song? Before 4, like down on you or something. But it's not like going down on you. It's like getting down on you. You know, I'm down
I don't.
to like come over to your house.
Anyways,
Anyways.
we gotta start because we're starting freaking late.
Oh,
I'm gonna kill you.
the last thing is sometimes I will say, people ask what, like, whose our names are. Like, oh, who's the girl in the bag's name? What's your name? And I'll be like, we are Monica. And then they don't think it's funny ever. Not yet, once.
Probably because that's creepy. But also, I think it's so funny I guess I'm keeping this in because I'm making this explanation. Sometimes these intros, I have to say, we're already at 11 minutes. Sometimes I have to cut these freaking intros down because we're a D&D podcast. We're not a just listen hey, let me... We're not a listen to us talk about nonsense. But I think it's funny because sometimes I'll be like, okay, let's start to keep us on track. And then Monica will be, just one more thing, like 5 times over. And I'm sitting here listening going, she doesn't know I'm going to cut all this out.
What if it's funny? What, in the unlikely event that it's funny, will you keep it in?
Yeah, the unlikely event.
Might be funny. Ripperoonie. I mean, it's
I gotta pick and choose, otherwise we have 20-minute intros and then we have to do a recap and then that's like another 15 minutes.
They love it, don't you? Comment on our YouTube.
The crickets sounding.
Rip, rip, rip.
What crickets are you fucking hearing?
I don't know, but they say rip.
Anyways,
so
on the last episode of Nat 2, Yezi and Viteal went on a little fun walk and had some conversations where Yezi basically, Viteal was like, I can read everything about you, and Yezi's like, go ahead, and then he says some stuff that's true and some stuff that's not, and then...
And she's meaner than a than a badger in a box or some crap.
Well, because I think that she's like, I want you
Gonna justify my being mean.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Also, it's not me.
I know, yeah. He's not real. He can be mean to him. He doesn't exist.
I think that she's like, listen, you're involving yourself in something that's actually like serious. If you can't handle me being a whittle mean to you, then freaking get the heck out of here. Like, you have no purpose in being in a group where maybe you might die. Like, take my criticism of you with a friggin' a full face. I don't know.
With a full face.
And a full heart.
A full heart.
But no, I think like that's part of it where she's like, look, you're involving yourself in something. Why do I have to be nice to you? I don't want you to be here.
Little kids, if you're listening to this, you
Yeah,
still gotta be nice.
Don't listen to me. I hope, actually, little kids, I hope you're not.
Don't listen to this podcast.
Don't listen to this podcast. But then also, I think it's really funny because you didn't realize it until the end when I actually got you mad.
Yeah.
Was that, like, he was like, okay, you tell me what you know about me. And basically, Yezi is like, yeah, I'm good at reading people in the sense that I'm going to say random shit because either it's going to be correct or people are going to want to correct me because most of the time people don't like most of the time people don't like when there is false information about them, like that the person that they are conversing with thinks false information about them. And if they want them to think false information about them, usually you can tell. Because usually they, like, make the decision to not correct you. And you're like, okay, I saw on your face that you decided that I was going to be right. And then that tells you information about them. Like, okay, you don't want me to know this specific thing. Because you can also say information that you know is false. Like Yezi being like, it's your own fault that you don't have a job. And it was because of your pride. She didn't actually believe that. But she's like, 1, I know this is going to get to him. But 2, if he agrees to it, then this is it's area of interest in his life that he doesn't want people to know anything about, which tells her information about him. But so I think it's funny that she's like, yeah, you can think that I'm really bad at this, but the thing that you don't know is that I'm actually killing it right now. And then eventually she freaking got his goat. Like, got him so frustrated about the fact because she just kept increasing the, like, harshness of her, like, speculations. Because she's like, eventually, you're gonna get so pissed off. Or, like, because I feel like, you know, it's easier to not want to correct somebody if you're cool, calm, and collected. But if you're not cool, calm, and collected, and you're furious, it's harder to hide that, and it's harder to not just want to tell somebody that they're wrong. And so, she learned quite a bit about this fella that she's traveling with. Plus, also, they're freaking match made in heaven. Both of them. He's also ruthless.
Oh, yeah, but,
Yes, you can dish it out better.
Better, huh?
And then Ethiod and Lucian and Fingers all had a conversation about the new plan that had previously been established by Iffy, Thalen, Yezi, Tavumile, and Viteal. Where basically Lucian was like, fuck that, I'm not doing that. And Ethiod was like, sick, you are being stupid. Like, you don't know anything, and the only reason why you want to go see Tavumile is because you're selfish and self-involved. And, was basically like, you need to listen to them, or at least wait until Yezi shows up so that you can hear more about why this was said. If you don't do that, and you go, I'm coming with you. There's no world where that's not happening. So if you are chill about that happening, then cool. We can go both die. And then also, maybe Tavumile could die because you're just selfish, and at least you could see her one last time before you get fucking hung for treason.
Getting freaking angry about... Angie on Ethiod's behalf, trying to reason with Lucian.
And then they basically got to the agreement, quote unquote, that Lucian was gonna wait at the Crystalline Inn for Yezi, hear her out, and then leave still. So, I mean, I think Ethiod's basically like, okay, we can have this conversation again once that occurs. But at least he's going to stay and listen to Yezi, and we'll have more substantial reasoning for him to not leave. And then Finch's dad literally found out everything. And friggin' yelled at Finch and Jack. Yeah. And was like, cool, we're going to drop them off, and we're all going home. You're not going on this adventure. You're not whatever. Finch is grounded.
Finch got grounded. It's them friggin' nat 20. I rolled a nat 20 perception check for Jack hearing their whole conversation, and then a nat 20 perception check for his dad having heard. Dang, bro. It was so funny because I was the one who was doing a lot of the, like, exposition-y talking then. Like, this was going on, this is the situation. And I am Finch's dad. Yeah. I just want to make that clear. It wasn't. And so in my mind, as the DM, I was like, well, you wouldn't be able to hear. I mean, they're not, like, talking exceptionally loudly. Like, they're talking to each other, obviously, but, I mean, like, it was a horse-drawn carriage making noises of that. How is he gonna freaking hear? And then I was like, fine, I'll roll for it. And then on a nat 20, he's heard everything. And then I rolled a nat 20. And I was like, well, I forced our hand in that kind of... But anyway, there you go. Well. And
there's that. But at least he's not gonna rat him out. Or at least that's what it has seemed like. He's going to drop them off and then leave and hopefully never have any contact with them again. And so I honestly, for the group, that is fantastic. They're like, we didn't want Finch here. We didn't want Jack here.
This all worked out. Yeah. Great.
For Finch, he's big sad.
Yeah, Finch is upset. They were worried that the dad, each person who knows, the chance of someone being like, oh, we're just going to tell the guards who you are, like, increases. So. Yeah.
And then we found out what potions Veray has.
We did.
And that's it. So.
You ready to party?
Yeah.
Cool. So, Viteal was just about to start regaling Yezi about...
Well, he was in the middle of...
Yeah, he was in the middle of giving her all the legend lore of Curvaja Keep. Mm-hmm. When all of a sudden, they hear something. Sounds like talking. Mm-hmm. Yezi tells him to shut up, and he starts, like, jokingly tiptoeing kind of behind her. Now, they have both Pass Without a Trace, which lasts how long?
An hour.
Okay. And
non-detection,
which lasts...
An hour.
An hour as well. Okay, cool. So, I said that they were in the middle of explaining when they started talking. So it wasn't like he opens his mouth to explain when all of a sudden they begin. So they've been walking for an amount of time before this happens. Is Pass Without a Trace and non-detection, are those two things effects that they would notice the end of? You know what I mean?
Yes, because, I mean, technically with spellcasting, you know when a spell drops. And so, Pass Without a Trace is Yezi. Mm-hmm. And they casted it at the same time. So, I mean, when Pass Without a Trace drops, they know that non-detection is also gone.
Okay.
I don't think that they would know that non-detection has stopped working. I think that technically Iffy would know.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
So, we'll say that non-detection, they don't know if it stops. But Pass Without a Trace, they would know.
But
if it
I
had
think
dropped.
that they would know because Pass Without a Trace, Yezi will know when it will drop, and they know that they have the same time frame.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because they casted it like 1,
Yeah.
2. Okay, got it. You're so smart. I never would have been. I would have been like, in the other one, I just bit my tongue. It's a freaking mystery. So this is how we can go ahead and do this. I'm gonna roll to see if it has been more than an hour since it has happened. I'm going to roll a luck check. The DC is going to be 10.
Okay.
17. So, it is within an hour that this has happened. And I'm going to roll a D6 to determine how close, how much time they have before it drops.
I see. Okay, so like in chunks of 10 minutes.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So if it's a 1, they only have 10 minutes left until it goes away.
Okay.
If they have, if it's a 6, they have a full. I'll say.
Roll a different one. That one is.
I'm just holding it. I'm not gonna
okay.
roll it. It feels cool.
Okay,
in my
I
hand.
thought that you were gonna roll it because I was like, that one is for sure not balanced.
What are you talking about? This one hewn in miscelinth or whatever the heck rock. The 6 would be they basically have an hour. I'll say it was very so they got lots of time.
60 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, it's an hour. Okay. So.
Well, what did you roll?
I don't know.
I think Yezi would be keeping track of that.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
You want to roll for it?
What do you mean roll for it? Yezi would be keeping track of that.
Well, she's got like a thing.
Because with spellcasting, you technically know too how long it's been. Because it's a concentration spell.
Okay, you've argued your case well. Public defender. Public defender Shay. Okay.
Okay.
You have 30 minutes left
Fuck
until
yeah.
Pass Without a Trace. What if I was like
Lying.
some other amount? Yeah, I'm not like. You have 30 minutes up. 30 minutes left before Pass Without a Trace and non-detection goes away.
Okay.
So, cool. When you start hearing this creeping, talking sound, so let that inform your behavior.
Okay.
So what is, you can see, like, if Yezi looks at Viteal, she can see, I mean, you get the sense that he's along for the ride.
Right.
So you basically you're taking point and you're calling the shots and all that stuff. So what is Yezi's thoughts?
She's gonna, when she tells Viteal to shut up and he gets all whatever, I think that she is gonna stop walking briefly to listen a bit better to like determine basically how far away and what direction these voices are coming from.
Okay.
If it's behind them, if it's off the path, if it's whatever. So I guess she would roll investigation for that.
Yeah, that's good.
12.
Okay, so you're trying to triangulate from whence these voices are coming.
And also if it's, because voices, so I'm assuming multiple, but if she hears just 2 people or more than that.
Yeah, right now you just hear talking, so it could be some friggin' freak show.
Oh, like talking to himself.
Yeah, it could be my actual real life mother narrating everything she does, or it could be like,
multiple folks.
people. Okay, so it's, forest, lots of trees, mountainous, so there's a lot of echo bouncage going on, but you can tell that it is to your, see the direction you're traveling, it is in front of you generally.
Okay.
Like behind you, it's not coming from behind you, but it's coming from anywhere in front of you.
Okay.
So there's that. Are you trying to then approach it, or
I think that what she's gonna do is she's gonna look back to Viteal and kind of like nod her head to the side, and get off the main path and be walking like more into the tree line so that they're a little bit more out of the way.
okay? So you're trying to get theoretically like walk around them.
Yeah.
That's the idea. Okay. Are you trying to find out who they are? Like, is that a priority?
I think that, like, because she's not going so deep into the tree line that she's not going to be able to see them.
Yeah.
I think that she's just getting into the tree line so that they're more hidden.
Yeah.
And there's not, like, because pass without a trace is not invisibility. So I think that she's just like, we still have to be stealthy about this, but we don't need to be as concerned.
Yeah.
And non-detection is just by magical means.
Yeah, so they are functionally invisible, which gives them a +10th to their stealth checks,
Yeah.
which...
+10 plus whatever they already have.
Assuming they have a plus.
Does Viteal not? I mean, okay, so Yezi gets a +23. And she can
20 plus... Oh, yeah, because she's got a +13.
Yeah.
Dang,
and,
bro.
She can give Viteal the help action, too.
True that.
Which just gives him advantage, but, better than
nothing.
not. Yeah.
Let me double check. You would think I would know to open the character sheets by now. Yeah, he's got a -3 to stealth.
Good fuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
so he gets a +7.
At least with him, it's less concerning if he's seen.
Yeah, if he's seen.
Yeah.
Tell that to the Thonagolds. But,
Well,
as long as it's not another carriage of high elves who think that he threw a whiskey and piss cocktail at their carriage. Cool. So, you're moving around and you are coming across, as you go over the main path, you realize that part of the reason the main path is because it is carved between two, less navigable, rock elevations.
Right.
Meaning, it is going to take you, due to Viteal being with you, longer to get through.
Okay.
Than if you go on the main path.
That's fine. I mean, can Yezi assist him? Because she has Earthwalk, so she's immune to difficult terrain.
Dang, bro.
Yeah.
Immune.
Well,
What is the
the actual
explanation behind that? Do you have that? If not, don't worry about it.
I know it's a Earth Genasi feature. You can move across difficult terrain made of earth or stone without expending extra movement. It's just Earth Genasi.
Oh, I thought they would be like, due to your, come up with some like flowery whatever. Well, it's fine. You don't have to.
I want to see.
Oh, okay.
And it's only if you're using your walking speed. So if I was doing some other crap, it would be different.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's just, I think, because it's each flavor of Genasi gets like a special feature, and that's the Earth Genasi one.
Okay, cool. I will let you posit that as a suggestion to Viteal. Okay. Certainly.
I think that she makes that gesture and gauges his reaction to that.
Yeah. So, you're all you're doing is being like, you're giving like a head tilt in the direction of no longer the path, right? So you've taken kind of refuge a few feet, like say 10 feet or something off of the path while you get your bearings, you figure out what you're going to do. So, as far as Viteal can tell right now at the moment, you're not necessarily proposing that he climb a mountain with that. Let me see if he interprets it as what you mean. He's gonna look at you and look behind you and say, "You're joking."
No, I'm not.
All right, well, I'll see you on the other side then.
It is just until they pass.
You're not gonna see us anyway.
You don't
Aren't
know
we
that?
invisible or some shit?
No, we're not.
What do you mean?
We're not invisible. There's something that's different. Listen, you decided to come. You are going to listen to me, or you're not going to be involved.
Roll persuasion.
19.
Dang, girl. He's gonna look at you and say, I appreciate your reasoning behind taking the high road, but you're going to meaningfully increase the amount of time this walk is going to take. You realise that?
It is just until they pass, and then we'll go back on the main path. I want to be careful.
I just don't see why you don't send me down there and meet you on the other side. If they see me, who cares?
Because they'll know that alchemy is being used on you.
How would they know that?
If they see you, it becomes known to them. You look strange.
It looks strange anyway, and he like raises an eyebrow.
I can assist you if you need it. But I'm not going to play around. I'm not going to chance anything.
Alright.
Okay.
He's gonna like nod in the direction of the way you want to go.
If you need help, let me know.
He's just gonna start walking in that direction.
Mm-hmm. And she's gonna follow, but I think that she's gonna stick close to him.
No freaking. Okay, cool. He's like, as you're like kind of like, it's not like a freaking 90-degree incline. It's just not. It wasn't flat before, but it was flatter. Like something a carriage could conceivably go over. This is a lot more like if you've ever been on a hike in a mountainous area for 9 hours because you got lost. There's like rock outcroppings and stuff like that, and it's definitely not like level. Little tiny friggin' stones, and as you're walking over there, you can tell that Viteal's loving life right now. So basically, you're trying to cover some ground still. Yeah. Right? Like, theoretically, go a distance, just being out of the way.
I think that, yes. Okay. And I think that if she noticed, is he, like, struggling?
I mean, he's not, like, he doesn't look like he's doing good. Yeah. Like, he's going, but he's being very, like, slow and steady about the whole thing.
I think that Yezi is going to, like, slow down and grab, like, his upper arm, like, just, like, enough to steady him more. And she's going to pull him in the, like, most efficient direction. Like, I think as, like, earth walk, quote unquote, is, like, she just intuitively knows the, like, path of least resistance. And I think that she's not trying to keep him upright or anything like that. She's purely just trying to show him the direction that is, like, needed.
Gotcha. So as you grab his upper arm, you feel him kind of pull away, and he's like, I tell you, didn't I?
I'm just showing you the path that is better.
Oh, and you know because
take one look at me.
What's he talking about? Oh, you're talking to the mountain or something?
Something.
Alright, well, fine. And he, like, relents to you, dragging him around. And I'm gonna say that before, because he was, like, lost and alone and doing his own thing, he was making the sounds of someone who's injured climbing a mountain. Yeah. Like, he was being... I think Pass Without a Trace covers up your sound as well.
For the most part. I think it's something, like, if you make yourself... It's, like, you can't scream and then... Yeah. Yeah, I think that if you're, like...
Like, it would cover that up, but not like, hey guys, it's me. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll say that these sounds would have been noteworthy enough to drop his minus for stealth, but I'm going to say that because you're, like, guiding him in the easiest path, that wouldn't happen. Okay. So you continue around this mountain. Go ahead and roll another perception check. Viteal's going to roll one too. Jeez.
12.
Cool. You both hear these sounds get louder. Okay. Now, I'm going to roll something real quick. You're walking along. Up on the mountains, you hear this speaking again. And it's only been, like, a couple minutes or so since you kind of, like, yoinked over to the side. And the talking was very quiet, and now it is much closer. Just started back up. And, you said you rolled a 12?
Yes.
Was that it? Yezi, you hear, Do not question her wisdom in this matter. Besides, now it's not just about the boy.
Are they speaking in Infernal?
Yes.
Okay.
I imagine this time we'll get him to come willingly.
Okay.
And then you hear, like, a response.
Okay. She is going to stop and, like, kind of hold up a hand to Viteal and, like, lean her ear out, like, you know, tilt her head to listen more. Because I think that she's like, oh, sick. What?
Oh, is that some of you or something? So you're trying to hear. Are you getting away from him to get closer?
No, she's just standing still with him.
You can't hear anything else unless you move to get closer.
Okay. Yeah, she'll get closer. I think that she's gonna look at Viteal and just say, stay here. Just stand still.
All right. He's like looking up at the mountain and looking down at like where you came from, and he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna stand still.
And she's gonna get closer. Do you want me to roll stealth?
Yes. Okay. Good. Roll stealth, which you should
Nat 20.
Are you freaking kidding? So what's that? 33?
Yeah.
Good. You, Viteal.
No, wait. 43.
What do you mean?
20 plus 23.
You have a plus 23?
Plus 10 plus 13.
43? You rolled a 43? Is that the highest roll in the history of our... Certainly our campaign, but maybe in any campaign. Cool. So you, like, all of your lock my freaking gears, like, teeth, like, mesh together at once as you go full beast mode.
Right.
Viteal looks at you, looks up and down the mountain and goes to say something snide, and you are gone.
Yeah.
You are nowhere. And before, you're in this, like, beautiful verdant forest. Do you know that I like that word? You know, like, trees, leaves, blah, blah, blah. And so there's, but you're on a mountain face, you know, where you're not hiding behind, like, a garbage can. Like, there's not lots of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Yezi hiding?
I think that she gets as close as possible and is, like, just crouched down behind, like, the shrubbery, like, you know, baby trees and, like, berry bushes and
stuff. Go ahead and roll an acrobatics check. Because in order to get close enough to hear it, you would have to scale down part of the mountain.
Okay. 14.
Okay. So, and just to make that make sense, think like they're directly straight down from a cliff.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to keep following them, it would take time, like technically be safer. But if they might stop talking since they had prior to then. So you kind of like scramble down part of the side of the cliff. You can only get so far with your 14, but you are literally invisible, like in any meaningful way. And you hear the other one as you kind of do that.
So there is just 2?
There are 3.
3.
So you hear another one, I should say.
Shoot, all right.
What?
I was considering if she would assassinate them,
snap.
But 3 of them I think is a
3v1?
Yeah.
Come on. You know Viteal's not gonna help you freaking lick.
And surprisingly, even though Yezi's level 9, she only has 57 hit points.
Yeah, well, it's up to you. You hear another one say, I don't know why Mavelian cares about this boy, wasting so many resources. I know his parents were traitors, but we have a nation to conquer.
Mavelian?
Something like that.
Okay.
And you hear another one say, rolling to see how much juicy goss you get. You hear another one say, and we know for sure he's going to this inn.
Okay.
You gotta roll acrobatics to see if you can get closer to hear the next part.
8.
8?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a dex save.
19.
Okay, so you reach for a rock. You go to climb down a little bit more to hear the next part of what they're saying. And you put your hand on a rock that looks sturdy and is not. You feel it kind of like pushing down, and you have to quickly grab onto like a bit of root higher up to stay on the rock face. I'm going to say with your 40-100 roll that you don't like alert their presence at all. But you don't get close enough to hear the next thing that is said.
Okay.
You are still close enough that, and with your really good stealth, because that needs to be honored. You're not seen. That you could go to work.
So there's 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell. How far away is Viteal from me?
Viteal from you is 30 lateral feet and 10 feet
So
down.
he could hear me.
He could hear you.
She's going to say, like, only enough, like, loud enough for him to, like, the bare minimum volume that she has to speak for him to hear her.
Mm-hmm.
If she does that, is it going to negate? I mean, she got 43.
If you say that, he's 40 feet away and also 10 feet down, so I would say you would have to be loud.
Okay.
Which I'll give you the plus 10 that you're getting from Pass Without a Trace, but I would say that it would be a straight roll. I wouldn't take your stealth plus because you're basically yelling, so you'd be negating that.
You know, screw it. I'm just gonna, fuck. I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. Fuck.
Okay, cool. What is Yezi's movement speed?
30.
Okay, you're 60 feet away from them.
She's actually gonna just do it from the sidelines. She has a short bow. So she's not even going to go down to face them.
Can you assassinate with a short bow?
Yeah, Assassinate is a feature that you get at level 3 when you take the Assassination Rogue class. And you have advantage on any enemy that hasn't taken a turn of combat yet. And any hit is a crit.
Okay.
So, not only would I get a surprise round, so I would have the initial round of combat, but I would also have immediately following that one another. So each one, because none of them have taken a round of combat, I would get Assassinate for both of them. And because I have advantage, I would get my sneak attack.
Okay, cool.
So, and they would have to see me. They would have to perceive me, but I have a 43 currently.
Yeah.
So,
cool.
Cool.
You're just gonna shoot at him.
Yep.
All right.
She is going to knock an arrow. All right.
I love how, like, resigned to this. You're like, man, she's gonna attack him. She's gotta.
All right. Yep. So she 43 stealth. They would have to beat that. Mm-hmm. So, and then if they don't do anything, like they don't have a round of combat, I mean, I guess technically would it be their turn if they don't attack? Like, would that count as a round of combat if they don't attack or don't see her? Or would they still be, she would still get advantage on them?
I thought it was if they haven't taken an action? What is the wording?
It said if they don't, you have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat
So
yet.
I'd say once they've had a turn, you don't get advantage anymore.
Cool. But if they don't see her, she would still get advantage, which means that she would still get her sneak attack, so at least there's that. And she has 5d6 for a sneak attack.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so initial surprise round, she gets advantage. She's going to hit anyone. She doesn't even care which one.
Does she not care which one?
I mean, I don't think so.
Roll an insight check.
Okay. 11.
Two of them are wearing the same clothes, and one of them is wearing different clothes.
Okay. The one that's wearing different clothes, was it the one that was telling them to not question Malvania or whatever the heck?
Megalovania? What? Did you roll an 11?
Yeah.
You don't know.
Okay. I just heard that be said, but I don't know who said it.
Who said
okay.
it, yeah.
Well...
Because their back is to you, so that's
okay.
another piece of information.
You know, I will do the one that looks different.
Okay, you're gonna do the one that looks different?
26.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. So it's an instant crit. So 2d6 plus 5 piercing plus 10d6.
10d6?
Yeah, because the sneak attack also doubles. And I get 5d6 for a sneak attack.
Wait, hold on.
So I get advantage on this, and if you get advantage, you get sneak attack.
Right.
It's based off of that, or if you have an ally within like melee range of them.
Right.
So I get 5d6 for normal sneak attack. Because this is a crit, because of assassinate, it doubles.
Oh, I was saying that they were the same thing. Okay.
Yep. So I get 10d6. So 12d6 plus 5 piercing is this first one. So I'm gonna roll that.
Holy crap! 10? 10,
Yeah.
12 d6?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. You do that, and I'll be here.
Let me count out my d6.
You ever just, like...
Yes, he's good at her...
You ever just, like, D&D fast character and enemy real quick, and then find out that that was a waste of your time? Because I haven't. Just let you do your thing. Viteal's like, what is going on? She's here, she wants to climb a mountain, she's going to abandon me.
11. Give me one more d6. Do you have one?
You have 11 d6? Are you
Yeah.
doing...
Well, I technically have 12, but the one is a stone one, so...
There you go. Holy... Do you need the box or something?
Yeah, honestly, that would probably be better.
There you go. You're so happy.
Well, I'm like, I want to one-shot, one-kill all, like, 2 of them at least with my 2 first rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, goddamn. Alright.
You got a lot of 6s over there? Golly Wally.
Okay, first attack, 56 points of damage.
Okay. So, you fire this arrow.
Mm-hmm.
You hear, as it leaves your bow, whistling through the air. And then you don't hear anything at all until it explodes in this tiefling's bag. You watch him, it hits him square in the back of the neck, fully decapitates him. And you see his head fall off, and then him crumple to his knees and just fall.
Holy fuck.
You see the other 2 look at each other, and then,
I get another round.
Do you?
Yeah, I get a surprise round because they don't know I'm there.
Oh, snap. Then you get it again, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. They start turning to look and see where the arrow comes from.
Because I go first because I initiated combat. So not only do I get the surprise round, but I get my first round of combat.
Rogues, man. So they turn.
I might be wrong, but I don't think I am.
DD5E. It says, the rogue goes first. Oh, well, they're giving a hypothetical situation, but they're like, when initiative was rolled, the party wasn't aware of the assassin's presence, so they all gain the surprise condition, which prevents them from moving or taking actions, whatever, until the end of their first turn. So technically, both of these two tieflings would have had a turn to
like not be
surprised before you were to go.
Okay. So that's their turns then. And then it would go back to me.
Yeah. So just for the record, the way that we're going to work this is, so I know that I looked it up. So no, surprise is a condition that goes away at the end of your first turn. So technically, like a preemptive strike, you would have had to have rolled initiative that was better than theirs in order to get your surprise attack, assassinate, whatever the heck. That's dumb, no? Like, if you get the jump on somebody, you get the jump on them. I guess you could be like, they heard the whatever. But also, you rolled a 43, so I feel like it makes no sense. So what we're going to do is, I'm the DM. I can make rules. You get a free first shot, because you're the one who initiated friggin' combat. So there's that. That's your free first shot, and then initiative order will start to matter.
Okay.
I've ruled previously that if you are starting combat like with a preemptive strike, the only way that would ever be meaningful is if you went first in the initiative order. So that's what we're gonna do. Cool. I know that whatever, like,
but that would count for enemies too. So
yeah, if they start combat
just a
first,
general blanket rule.
Yeah, because I feel like if you're getting the jump on someone, you're getting the jump on someone. Whatever. It is how we gonna do it. So, you're gonna go first. I rolled their initiatives. And cool. So, each one of them takes their turn. Each of the two other enemies after the first one goes down takes their turn getting out of the surprise condition. Cool. So, they can't do jack. And now it is Yezi's turn again. So, they turn slowly to face the direction of where the arrows were coming from and...
Right. So, now she's going to hit again. She's going to just hit one of them. I guess whichever one looks bigger.
Okay, the bigger one. Got it.
Cool. So, or actually, you know what? Whichever one looks smaller. I think that...
Okay, the small...
I think that she's like... And by that, I mean, maybe... I don't know if this would be an action to make a insight.
Yeah, that'd be an action.
Okay, then never mind. Whichever one looks smaller, she's going to hit.
Got it.
And she's going to roll with advantage because she's still hidden. 25.
That hits.
Okay.
And you're like, does 25
Does
hit?
25 hit? So I get sneak attack, and so that's going to be 6d6 plus 5. Am I right? Yes. She gets 21 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, so with unseen attacks, if you're hidden, both unseen and unheard, when you make an attack, you give away your location when the attack hits or misses. So, she's going to take the hide bonus action from cunning action and re-roll her stealth so that she can circumvent that. So she still gets, because this is under like unseen attacker rules.
So what are you trying to do, though? Like, what does Unseen Attacker give you the ability to do?
So Unseen Attacker is just a list of rules for how advantage and disadvantage works when you can't see who is attacking you.
Okay.
Unseen Attacker, under that, they would have disadvantage if they tried to attack me and they can't see me.
Okay.
I have advantage on attacking them, but if I hit or miss, so no matter what, if I make the attack, my position is given away. So what I'm going to do is the cunning action hide to re-roll my stealth to circumvent that. And I have pass without a trace, so I still get the plus 10.
Okay,
or
cool.
plus 23.
Uh-huh. So you're isn't that an action?
No, it's a bonus action.
Okay. Because it's a stupid rogue cunning action?
Yeah.
Okay.
So hide, hide is a bonus action.
Rogues need to calm down.
39.
39?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you freaking kaboom, kaboom, hit the other one. The other one's still standing.
Yeah.
Haven't gotten his house wrecked slightly. And then you disappear into a friggin' puff of smoke practically in front of them. And are you moving at all? Are you going anywhere? Are you staying put?
I mean, she's hiding to where she's like okay, they knew I was right here, so now I am a different location, so that if they hit the location where, like, you know, if they have short bows or whatever.
Well, yeah, but okay, so you are moving then.
I guess so. Technically, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I just want them to not know my location.
Are you moving closer or farther away, or like you can't really super move laterally because you'd be going up the mountain?
I mean, I think just like left and right, kind of side stepping.
Like you're so you're moving like 5 feet to the side. Okay,
like,
cool, got it. So
just re-hiding my.
And then you pop over to one side. Mm-hmm. Okay. Any other things you're doing?
No. I think that's it.
Okay. So, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna roll something real quick. You hear the one that you hit obviously cry out in pain. He clutches his let's see, you hit him in the shoulder. He clutches his shoulder. You see both of them because they're gonna go 1-1. So this is gonna be both of their things that they're gonna do. They're just moving around a little bit. You're 65, give or take, feet away, so they're pretty, small from your vantage point. You see them reach into their belongings, take out a potion, drink it, and they disappear.
Okay, is that it?
Deciding. Yep.
Cool. Yezi is going to roll to hit. Since she would get advantage, it's going to be flat now because they are unseen to her. Mm-hmm.
This is what I'll say because this is why that's confusing to me, like, as a ruling, because, like, let's say turn invisible. Who's going to turn invisible and stand where they were? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So she's aiming into nothingness, So I feel like it should be additionally disadvantaged. And I was looking it up real quick, and I saw this page where they were like, this would not count as your action just because of the invisibility thing. I'll have you roll a perception check for which it doesn't matter which one, whatever. If you get a 20, you see where they both are, basically, to see if you can find them, and then to hit, I'll let you roll with anything above a 15. You can roll straight, and anything below 15, you would roll to hit with disadvantage.
Okay, I don't get above a 15, so I'll roll with disadvantage then. 12.
You rolled a 12?
Yeah.
And that's with your pluses?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So I'm still gonna do the cunning action hide again.
Okay, cool.
29.
Jeez, man. Well, I mean, you got your thing on. Cool. So, you pull back on this bow, your short bow, and you see that the arrow whistles through the air, and lands in a tree, many, many feet away, not having hit its intended target. So your cunning action hide, and so now you're invisible again. Cool. Invisible meaning you're stealth, not like technically invisible. And the next turn of these two tieflings happen, and
how long does invisibility last for?
Bro, it lasts freaking up to an hour.
Okay.
That's crazy, isn't it? But just so you know, why not? Anything, the spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
Okay.
So they can't do either of that. It's a concentration spell. Nothing comes your way. No spells, no attacks, no arrows, no whatever. And now it's your turn again.
Cool. Yezi is going to go back up to Viteal, and they're leaving.
Okay, go ahead. Before you do that, roll a perception check.
Okay. 9.
Okay. I love this so much. This stupid idea. So you get up, you turn to leave. Like, you get up and you go to, make your way back up the mountain to return to Viteal, who you are sure is like, what the heck is going on? You do that. And right before you turn, a trail of blood catches your eye.
Oh.
I will read you now this part of invisibility. This, anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it is on the target's person.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay.
And you see it leading to a pool, at the base of a faraway tree. Like the front. You can even see it wetting the tree trunk itself. He rolled bad.
Okay.
For having a big brain that works good.
Oh, like for covering that up?
Yeah, for like realizing that was going on and dealing with it. Yeah,
then
cool. So there's the thing that you know.
She's going to instead
Okay.
roll the hit again.
Go for it.
Advantage because she's hidden and now she knows where they are.
Yep. I'm fully happy with that.
Holy shit. Nat 20 again.
Okay.
So to hit. So 12d6
so you get
again.
yeah, so you get another assassinate. Man,
Yezi is freaking hawk-eyed.
Yeah. Lighten up these friggin' suckers.
Alright. I've never felt such glee
From killing. Love killing.
For 43 points of damage.
Okay, cool.
And then cunning action. She's going to hide.
Okay, cool.
So let me roll that. And that one. So
dang, how cinematic. So, you go to turn around, go back to Viteal. You decided in your mind that that's what you're going to figure it out. You see this blood stain on this tree. You absolutely pull your bowstring back. Absolutely just not pin this guy to the tree. You hear the sound as the, look of surprise, shout of look out. As the arrow pierces his chest, you see this tiefling appear into view. He is now one with the tree, fully dead, evident to you. And what does Yezi do what is the cause of Yezi's Nat 1 stealth?
I think that she's trying so hard to maintain visual on where he is and making sure that he's not leaving that position and trying to imagine exactly where his body would be formed and where his neck is, where his head is, about maybe how high how tall she remembered him being, trying to visualize that. So that she doesn't, graze his cheek or something. Nails it with that, but because she's spending so much attention on that, she's not paying attention to her footing. And I think that she, slips. A loose rock comes out of the mountainside, and as she's trying to hide, she, fully, her leg just, gets out from under her.
Okay, so because you rolled a Nat 1, I'm tempted to not give you the plus 10 from Pass Without a Trace.
Well, so Nat 1 is a critical failure, so you don't add any pluses to it.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure we were both chill with that. Cool. So you lose your footing. You're clinging on to this rock still. I'm not going to make you, roll for that, but you are extremely visible.
Okay.
Cool. So.
But, I mean, hey, one opponent.
yeah, you 1v1 now.
And if he attacks or casts a spell, then he becomes visible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You regain your footing, and as you're standing there, you hear little footsteps approaching your position. And then all of a sudden, you see all of your vision in front of you becomes this hazy white, and you hear the sound, and your entire body gets freezing cold.
Okay.
What's your armor class?
16.
Frickin' dang it. We feel your whole body get cold, and then just as soon as you feel that, it completely dissipates just directly in front of you. You're just out of reach.
Right.
And as it dissipates, in front of you appears an incredibly stressed out, even from his 60 foot away from your range,
right.
A incredibly stressed out tiefling.
Okay.
Cool. And he is going to cunning action hide.
Okay.
So I'll roll for that. Cool. Your turn.
You seem disappointed.
I'm fine.
All right. So this would be a free perception check, like invisibility is.
Yeah, look, if this is not how this is supposed to work, anyway.
Whatever.
Yeah, good for it.
Home brewing, baby.
Home brewing.
Freaking 8.
8? Okay, cool. You do not see anything in front of you.
She's going to roll a disadvantage attack roll.
Okay. You're attacking with your short bow?
Yes.
Okay.
14.
Beats it.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They ain't wearing like armor or anything. Holy crap. Okay. Sick. So she gets just the initial 1d6 plus 5, 11 damage.
Okay.
So 11 damage, so now his position is revealed to her. And now she's going to do her cunning action hide.
Okay, cool.
30.
30? Okay, cool. So you disappear again. Cool. So, you obviously know where he is. Now, having hit him with an arrow, you hear the for the 11 damage. You hide again.
Yep.
You duck down. You still have visual on him. He has not yet hidden himself again.
Mm-hmm.
As you look at him in front of you, you see him stand up. Completely unbothered, apparently, from this prior conflict. He just got shot with an arrow. He doesn't even seem to notice it sticking out of his body. He stands up in front of you, turns to face the direction the arrow came from, and you can see even from far away that he's moving kind of unnaturally. And his eyes roll back in his head.
Okay.
He sticks his arm out to his side. You hear him start to speak in presumably it's infernal, but it's not. It's not infernal somehow. Like it's some sort of odd, terrifying amalgamation, and you can only understand every fifth word.
Right.
Something ancient. And you see in front of you the first tiefling that you've downed get up. And you see him very quickly get to his knees and completely drained of blood, obviously, awkwardly moving, pick up his head and start walking towards you.
Holy shit.
And then he's going to cunning action hide. Alright.
Perception check on that guy. 13.
You do not see anything.
Okay. I'm going to take the disadvantage roll.
Okay. Try and hit. Okay.
No, don't hit.
Okay.
So then now I'm going to cunning action hide.
Okay.
34.
Goodness gracious. Okay, cool. So you fire another arrow into a tree, and you go to hide. You hide again. You hide very, very well. Yay. Love Slay Queen. With your +10. You see no hide nor hair of the initial tiefling, and the other one that is carrying its head. It gets slowly even closer towards you. Moves 10 feet closer to your direction, and you can hear it now making horrifying evil zombies sucking noises from its awful neck hole, just moving closer and dragging its body in your direction.
Okay.
So that's fun. That will end its turn.
I do have to ask, because his head is not attached to his body, is he blind?
That's fine. You'll find out hopefully what's going on.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say no, actually.
Okay.
Because of reasons.
Okay. Well, is it my turn now? Or
Yep.
So the other guy didn't do anything.
The one that you cannot see, you do not know if he did anything or not because you cannot see him. But he didn't do anything that you could see.
Revealed him. Okay.
Yeah, that would reveal him. The spooky man holding his like horrible head is just harpling towards you.
Right.
And now it's your turn again.
All right. Perception to see.
If you can find the guy.
Yep.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Holy, can you, what have you chilled out?
I don't know, man.
What have you chilled out? You, on a nat 20, you see both the guy who has hidden himself in a bush and is facing the opposite direction.
Right.
You get the sense that maybe he's trying to exfiltrate the situation.
Yeah.
The other thing that you see is that this thing that is walking towards you, the glint of the light, the finally, like, your brain puts together the situation, the atmosphere, whatever that's going on. You see that it has not actually moved at all.
Minor illusion, something like that.
Something like that. Maybe.
Okay.
It has just increased slightly in size. And it seems to just be slowly, somewhat increasing in size.
Okay.
You maybe get the sense that the idea was to make it look like it was coming towards you.
Okay.
There you go. Cool. So here's
This
the stuff
ain't
you know.
stupid. I mean, the part of the reason that I
Gosh
wasn't
darn it!
part of the reason why I wasn't hitting that one was because if this is a either necromancy spell or an illusion, both will drop once the guy who's casting it is dead.
Yeah.
All right. Well, she's hidden. She gets advantage on the attack roll.
This is dumb.
Look, I've been studying.
All my cool crap
I gotta say,
gonna do. What?
the only character I ever played before this campaign was a rogue.
Yeah, that's true.
And she was I think that she was an assassination rogue.
Yeah.
Was she? Or was she a thief? I can't remember.
I don't
but
remember.
I remember going to town with her all the time.
Yeah.
All right. You will not believe.
Okay. All right. Just say it. Why don't you just say it?
Nat 20.
Okay, cool. So, Merc, how do you... Okay, let's just not. Let's not go through
I
this.
wanna
Oh,
roll-
you want
I
to find
wanna-
out? Okay,
I
cool.
wanna roll how
Let's
many
sit here for
damage.
3 hours while you roll 60d12.
12d6.
What did I say?
60-12.
Potato, tomato. Roll your gosh darn things. Stop. How dare you laugh at the dead. The definitely dead.
Does 43 points of damage kill... Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. I forgot the +5. Does 48 points of damage kill this tiefling?
It's funny, because really what I should have done is asked you this 2 other times. How do you want to kill him?
I think that she sees that he's trying to get away, and she realizes that this thing is an illusion. And I think that she kind of like... I think she puts in her head, first of all, that, one, this must be something that they actually do. If he's minor illusioning necromancy, where would he have gotten that idea?
Okay.
And so I think that she's like, first off, holy crap. Like,
Yeah.
that is evil beyond evil. And two, I think that she sees that he's trying to get away, and she's like, what, do you think that you can't win? You a coward? Like, that's what she's thinking. And I think that she, like, pulls this arrow back. She, like, you know, friggin' string to the corner of her mouth, like, so careful, like, breathing in. And I feel like as she takes a breath in, she breathes in, it feels ice cold. And she feels cold around her as she remembers her trying to miss the goat on the side of the mountain.
Ooh.
I think that she pulls that back, thinks back to, okay, everything that they taught me. Aim a little bit higher, account for the wind. Straight ahead. does not know. And she lets it go. And I think as it's going through the air, she's thinking, I hope this kills him fast. I don't want him to suffer.
You hear it whistle through the air. And as it lands in the back of his neck, you see him turn slightly in shock. You know, at hearing this arrow so close to him. It pierces the back of his neck. You hear him choke out a sob. And then slump down. And whatever it was that he was doing to make this ambulate, this headless whatever, disappears. It dematerializes in front of you, and you see the body that was from before dead, lying on the ground still, with zero change.
Okay. She's going to stand up. She's going to make a perception check just to make sure that there's no other folks around.
Okay. Roll a thing or two.
I think actually before she stands up, she's going to make that perception check before she like reveals her position. Okay,
what was your last stealth check? It was like 30 some ridiculous
or something like that. 16.
Okay, you perceive nothing.
Okay.
In the general area, only like the sounds of animals and stuff like that.
Okay. I think that she stands up and she kind of like tilts her head a little bit to the direction where Viteal is. And I think she just says, "Are you okay?"
You say that towards in the direction that Viteal was. You don't hear a response.
Okay. She's going to go back to where he was.
Okay. Go ahead and roll acrobatics.
Okay. Unnatural 20.
Okay, cool. So you just like climb up, scale the back up the side of the mountain, and when you get to the top, you see that Viteal is in the spot where you left him, but he is flat on the ground, face down.
What the fuck? If you kill Viteal. All right. She's going to investigate him.
Okay, so you like run up to him or whatever. So as you approach him, you see that he is prone, just lying face down on the ground. And as you get closer, you see him look up at you and go, "What was that about?"
Holy fucking hell. I thought that you were dead.
What do you mean you thought I was dead? What on earth was that about? I hear arrows whistling. You don't tell me anything that's going on.
Because I
And he like sits himself up. Hey, give me a clue as to what was going on before you decide to go kill some folks.
It was okay. Sorry, I thought you were dead. Let me compose myself.
What do you mean you thought I was dead?
You're face down on the ground.
I'm hiding from potential arrows in my asshole. What do you mean you're surprised?
I think Yezi is absolutely like losing her mind laughing.
Mm-hmm. You're relieved.
She like sits down and I feel like she's just like sitting next to him. I feel like she like has her like arms like in between her legs and she's like, those are Odazer clan members. They were talking about people that they are trying to find. And they said, "Are you sure that he's going to be at this inn or something?"
I see, so you make exceptions.
It's not an exception. I told them that I would have to do what I would have to do to keep people safe.
You got them all.
I did.
You're sure?
I'm sure. I'm going to see if they have orders or something on them. They were talking about following orders, so I'm going to make sure that they don't have any clues.
Wait, wait a minute. Hold on. You said that they were talking about whatever.
Right?
A bunch of tieflings.
Yes.
What on earth? Why would you have picked up Infernal?
I know many languages. Thought it would be interesting to learn.
Well, careful now. Don't relax, you never know. Was it just the ones you saw, or hiding in the bushes or something on their way?
I don't think they were hiding. They didn't expect me at all.
You've not got to explain yourself to me, I'm just saying.
I understand.
Careful.
Stay here.
Again, he looks
But
up
you want
and
to
down.
help?
Again, you'll increase the amount of time this will take, but I'm
Yes,
happy
that's
to
what I
go
thought.
roll some bodies with you. They got near jewels, gold or something.
Oh, what, you want that?
Couldn't hurt, could it?
I'm not going to rob them.
Of course, I'd be lumbered with a genasi with morals. Morals enough to know.
How unfortunate. I think that she rolls her eyes, gets up, and she's going to go search the bodies. I think she's going to search the first one that was dressed differently.
Okay.
Yeah, she's going to, she's looking for any pieces of paper that might have names, orders,
Any
locations.
information. You are looking for paper. I'm gonna say you murk these dudes real good with your arrows, and they're bleeding. I'm gonna roll a check to see if you're searching them all, what they would have on them, a luck check, and then I'm gonna roll something to see how the chances of it having been goofed up by that.
Okay.
Cool. So I can either roll one for each guy or just roll one for all of them. It's up to you. I'll have
What were you gonna say?
nothing.
Let's roll one for each guy.
Okay, cool. Sweet. So first guy, okay, cool. So you are looking through this guy's clothes and everything, just peeling back stuff. And you give him a pretty good shakedown. Mm-hmm. You don't see anything meaningful.
Okay. She is going to.
He's pretty
doused.
Grossed. Yeah, grossed. Wet.
Okay, I think that I think that she's contemplating taking him off the main road.
Okay.
But she realizes that means that she would get covered in blood, and once pass without a trace and non-detection wear off, she's not going to be able to clean herself up. Yeah.
Ooh, look at you, cooking with gas.
So she's going to move on to the one that's by the tree, the one that got pinned to the tree.
Cool. So we'll see what they have. Woo. Okay, let me not look before I pick a DC. So you go over there, you're searching for whatever, could be information. Mm-hmm. You find what appears to be some sort of whatever, you don't know how the Odazer clan does their stuff.
Yeah.
A piece of paper with words on it, but every single word, only the parts that have words have gotten stained with blood.
And so I can't read it?
You can't read it at all.
Okay. She's going to keep it.
Okay.
She knows that there are potions that can fix that.
Okay, cool.
So she's going to keep that. And then she's going to go over to the last one.
Okay. You go over to the last one and you see what looks to be a similar piece of paper. Not exactly the same. The words aren't in the same spot, but another piece of paper. And this one has a good amount of blood on it, splotches or whatever. And the only really notable, it has the things that you can read still on it have to do with you will be in this area, the area that you're in.
Okay.
Practically. You will be traveling through here. You see part of a map. And you see general information that could aid them on their mission. And you also see very clearly the name Ethiod Aircore.
Okay. Cool. So she is going to pocket that as well. And go back to Viteal.
I'm trying to decide something.
Oh, if there's more.
I'm trying to decide. Okay, I'm going to say that that's all you see. And you go back to where Viteal is. Mm-hmm. You're not going to pick up the bodies?
No.
Okay, cool.
I think because she's like, if I get covered in blood and we're seen by people, it's going to be hard to not raise suspicion.
Cool.
So I think before she leaves, I think that she crouches down and she kind of like buries her fingers, like digs her fingers down into the dirt and like closes her eyes. And I think that she like takes a deep breath and just like says quietly, like on the wind kind of thing, just like, take care of them. And she like nods slightly, stands up, and goes over to Viteal.
So, as you stand up from this prayer, you hear... Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay. 14.
You hear in the distance the sound of more people. You can't tell if they're getting louder or quiet or whatever, and it's all you can tell is that they're very far away.
Okay.
But sort of maybe something that would indicate to you that it's time to leave. Like, you
Yeah.
already were going to, but here's more reasoning.
Yeah.
So you get up and you go over back up to where Viteal is. And he's sitting in the position that he was before with his arms crossed and is looking at you and says, I'm getting bored up
It's
here.
time to leave.
All right, it's time to leave.
She's gonna like stick out a hand to him.
He's gonna like roll his eyes and take it. You yank him to his feet, and he's like, "Well, shall we continue this peace and mountain climb?"
For a little while. At least until we're decent ways away.
And you continue up the path. He's gonna say, "Did you find anything?"
I found 2 pieces of paper. One I cannot read at all, but I know that there are potions and such that can fix something up a little bit. So I don't know if maybe the people who we are meeting has something like that. And the other one is orders, I think, to be in this area. There's a bit of a map. And the name of one of the people we're meeting up with. So.
Is a tiefling?
Yes.
What's his story?
Oh, I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, to start off, he's 16. He's just a child.
Oh, is he one of the orphans or something like that?
Well, no, I guess not. He was going to be a thief, and how the other people of the party know him. He was being trained by one of the members. We're going to meet up with him as well. Fingers. He was being trained by him.
Oh, he's yours, isn't he?
And he, I don't know, guess took a liking to him, which I understand why. But a thieves guild started looking for them, and they found out that Ethiod was being looked for specifically.
Or is this thieves guild looking for him?
They broke into a liquor store that they didn't have a contract for. Or at least that's the story as to why they're being looked for.
Ah.
But I guess Ethiod is...
A bit.
What?
Yeah, what? I'm sorry. What has that got to do with the tieflings looking for him? Unless they're part of the thieves guild.
No, it's separate.
Being looked for by the Wavepoint Thieves Guild and a load of tieflings.
Well, I'm not sure if the Thieves Guild is going to give up. I mean, I don't know how intermixed they are, you know, like deals being made and money being put. I would not be surprised if money was put on Ethiod's head, that the Thieves Guild would have more incentive to continue their search. But the Odazar clan guess he was kicked out at a young age and had been homeless. And started working at the Thieves Guild to, I don't know, have something. But he's innocent. I mean, he's sweet. He's just a 16-year-old kid.
So there's you
There's me. It's
on the run from the Lakmai. You got him on the run from the Odaza clan, potentially, the Waypoint Thieves Guild, potentially not.
right.
It's Lucian, lad. You say your lad's being looked for as well, potentially.
Just by the Thieves Guild. So, who knows? But,
Certainly, that's all. You've not got any more fugitives in your back pocket.
not that I know of. I mean, Iffy apparently had a assassin contract out on her.
That's not surprising. Getting kicked out of towns, I say it makes sense.
Well, so unless you count that as being a fugitive. But, Ethiod, I'm assuming, he does not want to go with them. The orphanage was already attacked by the Odazer clan. That's why they had to leave.
Looking for him.
I assume so. He was the one that was there. So I did not want any more of that. 12 kids, you know, being put in danger.
Being put in danger by who? You?
But the
or your lad?
Odaza clan attacks an orphanage. You think that they are going to care if some kids get hurt?
You're missing my point. Who's putting them in danger?
Well.
Lucian. Was Aethiod. Fingers. And you. All going to go to the same place as 12 kids.
Well, part of what I was going to talk to them about, if the kids are still there, is that they need to separate. But who knows if they'll be used as a way to get to Fingers. They know that he's, he lives there.
Well, I think their best bet is to stay together.
Okay.
No, I'm asking you.
No. I think their best bet is to...
They think their best bet is to stay together.
Oh, I don't know.
That's foolish.
I agree.
You four ought to go off by yourself.
Well.
Not going to get anybody hurt but each other.
That will be a discussion. Ethiod is, flighty. He's already tried to leave before.
Well, let him go.
They won't.
I suppose. What is it? You said he's 16. Not got two brain cells to rub together.
Well, he's lived this far, missing his horns, so survived that.
Suppose. What have I got myself mixed up in? Bunch of bad ideas.
You can only complain so much.
Oh, you'd be surprised. I mean, I figured it was inevitable. No one's happy with this treaty, but... Well, the Odaza clan too. I mean, that's not surprising. It's either
The
going to be...
Odaza, I don't think they care at all about the treaty. They're not involved.
What I'm saying is... War between the Thalen and the Waythway.
Right.
I'd say that's evident. The Odaza clan being involved as well was not so surprising. I suppose I was just getting used to the idea of this being the way it is now, but it's not really a world that... Anyway.
The people just now said something about Ethiod's parents being traitors. Said one was questioning some Mavelian. I don't know. Can I roll history in that?
Yeah.
That one.
Huh.
That one. So she doesn't
Really?
know anything, yeah.
Dang, bro.
I don't know anything about that name, but following their orders, so maybe a general. I know that they're very military heavy, but
So they were looking for him, so they've been looking for him.
They were questioning why, or at least one of them was questioning why, that I don't think it's worth it or something, but the other one said not to question Mavelian's orders.
You don't know how long they've been looking for him. It's not anywhere written on that piece of paper, is it?
No, I mean, unless the one that I cannot read. But,
You said he's been homeless. Has he been just sort of banging around?
I presume so. But they said something about his parents being traitors, so. But also, at this time, they think that he will come willingly. I don't know what information they have that would make him go willingly.
It's not necessarily information. Maybe they've got a new strategy.
Maybe. I know that there was somebody that was helping to keep the orphanage safe. And when I got the news that the Odaza clan attacked, I also was informed that he was dead. So, they must be using violent force. And the last one tried to trick me into thinking that he performed some kind of necromancy alchemy. That he reanimated one of the corpses.
Well, they can do that, you know.
Can they? I don't know anything about the Odaza clan, really.
They can. So, I mean, it's hearsay. It's only what I've heard from.
Well, I would believe it if he had that idea. Which,
Either they've been looking for this lad. Who they're looking for him for? The benefit of the Thieves Guild? Probably not.
I don't think so.
They want them for themselves. His parents are traitors or something like that, then he's...
But he was exiled already.
So why would they be looking for him? Was he exiled? Was he? Is he lying to you?
He can hardly hold a conversation. I don't think that he can lie.
Maybe he doesn't know.
What he did? Or why? I mean, I'm sure he doesn't know why they're looking for him.
Maybe he doesn't know whether or not he was exiled.
Well, his horns are cut off. That's part of the
How do you get this? You don't seem sure about that now, lass.
I'm sure that's what he believes.
How long has he been on his own, do you know?
I'm not sure. A while.
Well, I mean, if it was a few days.
It's longer.
Well, like years or something. Well, 2 years or something like that. That's not exactly a long time, but meaningfully before now.
I don't know. I mean, he will be there when we get there, so it can be asked.
The Thieves Guild, looking for them. It's all happened quite quickly. They break into a liquor store.
I know.
How did they get connected with Lucian then?
I guess Fingers and Ethiod were looking for Tavumile. Tavumile met Fingers initially. And
So they were looking for it as well. They all met together that way.
And so they met Thalen. It was Thalen's liquor store.
I see. So they all met up together there. Then they broke into the liquor store without a license at pissing Waypoint Town, is it?
Usually it does not matter. So the fact that it does is...
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Usually the Thieves Guild does not enforce stuff like that. They don't care. Then
that's not the reason why they're being looked for.
Sometimes there are alternative reasons, but I know people, and I as well, have been given contracts for thieves that have, and the reason being, thieves that have broken or stole without a contract, but most of the time there is a secondary reason, or the person who submitted the contract has enough money to make the Thieves Guild care.
Something tells me Thalen's not rolling in cash.
No, I don't think so.
Well, then there's another reason.
I know that Ethiod saw a Withway guard or knight or something, I'm not too sure, ask the Thieves Guild to let them know when they find Ethiod's fingers. We were at the mayor's house. I don't know if
either the Thieves Guild, the Withway clan, if that's true, and the Odaza clan are all looking for Ethiod for different reasons, or they're all looking for him for the same reason, and they want to see who gets him first.
I would be surprised if it's for the same reason.
Would you?
The Withway are notorious for being the Odaza's clan's least... they view them the least desirable. Put it that way. I would be surprised if the Withway put that aside to work with the Odaza clan.
I'm not saying they're working together.
What I'm saying is, I think that it is more... It makes more sense that they'd be looking for him for different reasons.
If I've got something that you want, how are you going to get it from me?
What would he have?
Lass, what does everyone want?
What, money? Power?
The Withway clan. Coming off of a big win, that's for sure. I mean, it's the treaty, you know. They either want the Odaza clan's money, or they want their power.
So if they get the person that they're looking for the most, what, they can sell him off? Make a deal?
They must be looking for this kid. He must be important. And you've got no clue what he's done.
No. He's 16. What could he have done?
I don't know. He's done something.
He's terrified to even hurt somebody who's attacking him.
Maybe it's something he doesn't know that he did. Seems like this Lucian situation with Ethiod. I mean, I don't know how, if Fingers is involved with Ethiod, I can see why they'd want him.
Well,
if he's involved with Lucian's situation, I can see why the Withway clan would want him as well. But
I don't know they know he's involved. I mean, I'm not sure they've been seen with Lucian. So, I mean, unless they killed everyone at the Odaza clan.
Well, they knew that they were all in the same liquor store.
I don't think Lucian was in the liquor store. I don't think he broke in with them. I think they met up after.
I'll have to ask him when we get there.
Well, hopefully they're all there.
And what about the Thalen lad? No one's looking for him.
Not that I know of. I mean, he's nobody. I mean, if anything, he is a victim.
Is he?
Well, his liquor store got broken into.
Was it his? He owned it. He's quite young.
It's his father's, I
His
think.
father.
I don't know. I mean, he worked there's the point.
I just suppose you'd go looking for your son.
I don't know. Perhaps. I know he wanted to write a letter to his parent or to his dad. His mum is dead, so. But,
Has he written this letter?
no. He didn't because Iffy wanted to go with him, and that if he was going to write a letter, she was going to write one.
Well, it sounds like Iffy. Well, it sounds like he's a bit of an unknown quantity.
Mm.
This is quite a complicated web.
It is. But now you understand why maybe I didn't want to leave them alive.
You moved them, surely.
No, I did not.
Oh, that's your choice. I suppose they might as well know what's in that doorstep.
I did not move them because within 10-20 minutes we will be visible. If I'm covered in blood, I might not be allowed in a tavern.
I'm not questioning you, it's complicated. It all points to the same direction.
What direction is that?
Oh, come on now, lass. Let's take it from the start. Tinborough wasn't planting fields of water clary to make perfume.
No.
This whole thing was a farce. You know.
The bird that delivered the letter to Tavumile. She mentioned something about it, saying something and sounding like Ethiod. He has quite a thick accent. If that was set up, maybe it was set up by the Wethway people. If they're trying to get something that the Odaza wants, they need to know what the Odaza wants. And the only way that they would find out what the Odaza wants is by being near conversations where that is happening. That bird, I mean, it's sounding like the Odaza sending a presumably fake letter. Maybe it is tied to the Wethway.
Was it all to get what Ethiod? Sounds like a roundabout way to do it. I mean, if they couldn't find him, that's one thing.
I don't think to get Ethiod. I think to maybe spy. If that bird repeats everything it hears.
It's going to repeat it to the Withway clan and to the Odaza clan. They're working together, maybe. Maybe they're working together with the promise. Oh, lass, the wheels are turning. They're working together with the promise that the Withway clan will assist the Odaza clan. Where can they go? In a tiefling. Well, they've got to completely disguise themselves from head to toe to get into anywhere. The Withway clan can pass through any land freely. Now that there's the treaty, I mean, not without, me throwing bottles of piss and bourbon whiskey mixed together. It wasn't me, like, pushes a finger in her face.
Yes, he's like,
I didn't do it, wasn't me.
What are you talking about?
But you see what I mean? They can't get in anywhere. I can't look in any city without raising it.
It's true.
That wouldn't be why. That wouldn't make sense.
Would it not?
That can't be why. Without raising it. They're not doing all this just to find him, are they?
What do you think that they're...
Out of the blue. After the war ends, all of a sudden they decide they're going to capitalise, what they don't realise is that way. I mean, we're still quite... They're not going to make their way. They're not going to take the Tlenthi castle. The Withway cities are so fortified at this point.
Do you not think so?
It just needs some help finding him. He's not in any of the little hamlets, any of the places that they...
The Odaza has not expanded since the treaty.
All they've done is destroy. Did they say anything?
No, I mean, just that his parents are traitors, but...
Roll a history check.
Okay. 15.
They said something about wasting their time with this when they have a nation to conquer.
Actually, they did. The one that was questioning it asked why they're wasting their time with this when they have a nation to conquer.
Or maybe that's what they intend to do, conquer the nation.
So, if they think that Ethiod is a waste of time, I don't think that he is that. He might be a side project. If it is being questioned whether or not he is worth the effort, then he must not be as desirable.
Maybe they've just expended a lot of effort.
Maybe.
Well, there's no way of knowing. Just got to hide him. Hide all of them. All of you. Now you're all mixed up in this. Hide myself. I was going to suggest, he like waggles a finger in your face. If you off the little spring galley and a lad, we could maybe put it off for a few more weeks, but 2 months from now, and you'll like this, is the beer and wine festival in the castle town. So, can't you miss that?
Yes.
You've got to prioritise. Not to mention the 30,000, 40, whatever gold pieces, or whatever it was. We could split it.
Drink myself to death with the knowledge that I killed 2 innocent people and...
Oh, just 2?
Oh, you want me to kill all of them?
No, I'm just saying.
You included? How about myself?
Something tells me, lass, you've killed far more than just 2.
Do you want to know how many?
Not considering the 3 you've just ended. Although, someone like you might not consider them people. I've had that opinions before, so... Like a demon born of the devil or something like
people.
that. Well, listen, don't get me wrong, I'm up as an orc,
Some people don't consider me a person.
Oh, that makes sense. All in all, I'd say the best course of action, that would be the best course of action, no. I think this is a fool's errand. It's not going to go well, so we might as well make out.
Make out?
Yeah, you said it, not me. Although if you did try to kill them too, you'd probably have to kill a 6 foot, what did you say? Some piece of ass or something?
It's a 6 foot whatever piece of ass.
Yeah. What happens to quite like, so.
Well, then I guess I can't do that. Even though I'm itching to do it.
30,000 gold pieces. Was it
You
20?
Money doesn't mean anything to me. How much does it mean to you?
Don't know that there's anything that means much to me nowadays. You can buy your room occasionally. And he's going to kind of like put his head down and just keep kind of walking in front of you. Oh, come on now, hurry up.
How many people do you think you killed during
You're
the
keeping
war?
me waiting.
I think that she's following him, but I think that she's probably like a little bit behind him, just letting him lead the pace. I think that she says, how many people do you think you killed during the war?
Oh, countless, lass. And it wasn't just attackers, there's so many unintended casualties, families. And you think about the families you destroy from your deeds and Harithia, let me tell you. That was not.
You were in charge, right, too?
Oh, certainly. I mean, I wasn't in charge of the operation. But I was in charge of my unit.
Right.
Death
so then
and
there's
destruction.
also...
About proxies, I mean. Certainly.
Seems like you have more casualties than I do. More kills.
Bow down, lass. Lackmire's got nothing on me.
Oh, I'm sure some Lackmire do, but this Lackmire does not.
So in the name of victory.
Was it worth it? Do you think you won?
Was it worth it? I'm staring in the face now. Staring in the face. The way through a clan. And a burnt field of water clary. Innocent people being hurt. Child being looked for, doesn't know why.
War.
War.
It's just to quench the thirst of those in charge. But eventually they'll get thirsty again. Death happens. You just have to, I guess you have to determine if it is worth it.
Like I said to you last, there's not much means a lot to me these days. Shall we? And you keep heading off over the mountain. Cool, so they keep going. I'm gonna say that in our next whatever, Pass Without a Trace and the other one will be gone.
Yeah.
It's been functionally an hour. Let me write that down so I don't forget. After Viteal and Yezi leave,
Right.
Iffy, Tavumile, and Thalen start making their way towards the castle town.
Right.
Iffy looks like Iffy, Thalen looks like Thalen, Tavumile looks like a summer Eladrin.
And sounds like one.
And sounds like one. Yeah, you are fully disguised.
Yeah. Let me... This alter self, let me just make sure how long this lasts. I think it's an hour, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. Up to an hour. She can also change how she looks multiple times. Like, within the duration, she can change how she looks.
Oh, really?
Constantly. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, cool. So that's what's going on. Thalen is sitting at one of the tables that you had been eating at with a glass of water next to the door.
Okay.
Or, like, near where the door... Not, like,
Right.
nearby.
I mean, both Iffy... Well, Tavumile leaves first. But I think that she would go over to Thalen. And Iffy would follow shortly soon after saying her goodbyes to Viteal. I think that Tavumile would go up to Thalen and just be like, Thalen, how do you think I look?
On a nat 20, no. What? Hello? What?
What?
How do you know my name?
Oh, it's me.
He's gonna, like, look... Does he see Iffy?
No, not yet.
Okay, he's, like, looking at her with complete, like, he's, like, eyes wide. Like, he's like, I don't know how you know my name, but I'm...
Oh, it must be working really well. Then she, like, puts a hand up to her mouth. She's like, it's me, Tavumile.
What? Oh, you are? You're, well, yes, I'd say it's working well. And he's, like, completely like, what is going on? Yes, well, goodness, could you do that the whole time?
Well, yeah.
Tavumile.
I'm sorry.
He's gonna, like, put his head in his hands.
I forgot that I could do... Well, I didn't have the potion on me, but I had 2 potions that had the same ingredients, and so I mixed them together, and I drank it. It made me feel kind of funny. But...
I would imagine so. I mean, if you've completely changed every component of the way that you look, well, wonderful. And you're... Sailor? Is that you? The keeper of the code names.
No, that was Yezi.
The long pause, and no, obviously.
I'm Janala.
Okay, Janala, and I'm Darmus?
Yes.
Okay.
And Iffy is Pasha.
Right, okay, so...
But I don't know if that matters for you and Iffy now.
I don't know. I
Should we just be careful?
think we should just be careful. I don't know.
Me neither.
Where's Iffy?
I don't know. And I feel like as they look around, Iffy leaves the room and comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, are we ready?
I guess, should we use our fake names, I suppose, I would imagine? Or should we use our real names, or does it matter? I'm worried about slipping up, you know.
Why would we need I mean, our faces are our faces.
I suppose. So Thalen, Iffy, and Janala.
Yes, I guess. Are you sure that you want to use your real names? Well, I mean, listen, we're going to be walking through town, and then you're going to drop that disguise once we get to the castle. I'm not going to lie to the king about my name, so...
That's true, and I think it'd be odd if we by the way, actually, these are not our real names.
I think,
Everything about this is above board, except...
I think that might raise some suspicions, because remember, we're going to act like we don't really know nothing. I mean, not that we're going to...
Yes, you're right, yes. Well, I mean, with you never know, you might be whatever's going on, but especially because you were kidnapped, and he's, looking around. Go ahead and roll a perception check, everybody.
All right. Iffy. Either that one dice is must be fucking weighted or something, because it's giving me nat 20s all the time.
Did you get another nat 20?
I did, but Iffy rolls with disadvantage. So she got a 7.
Okay, and Tavumile?
Tavumile 9.
Okay, cool. So Thalen is going to say that, and then he's going to look and say, "Well, I think we should be going." He's going to look to his side, and if you follow his line of sight...
Yeah,
okay, cool.
I mean, if he's going to... I think Tavima's going to be like, yes!
Mm-hmm. She just, starts getting ready.
Patting her dress down and
stuff.
Yeah.
Thalen, looks out the window and sees, a group of Talenti soldiers walking past the woodcutter's arms. And so he's going to, kind of scoot his way out of the chair and just start... we're all gonna get ready to go.
All right, well, I mean, there ain't nothing that you need. Do you got all your stuff?
Yes.
All right.
I think so.
Tavma, you got everything?
Yes, Janala.
Well, yeah. Yes, I have the alcohol and the dress and my bag. I would say that's everything.
All right, well.
I got nothing, so. I mean, I got my potions and shit, so.
You're one.
My one?
You're two.
I got a couple more, all right?
Something up your sleeve, hopefully. Well, shall we then?
All right.
And he's gonna open the door for you two.
What a gentleman. She, goes out.
Thalen looks at Iffy it sounded, the way Tavumile said that is someone has drilled into her that's something that she's supposed to say when a man holds a door open.
Yeah, Thalen, what a gentleman.
Well, I
Is that something that's required of you to be a Wethway elf?
No. Are you going to do this?
Why not?
Is it required of you to be being a half human, half elf, to be completely without manners?
There you go, attaboy. You guys shoot it right back, I'm not, look, I don't say this because I hate you and I'm racist. I couldn't care two shits about what you are.
Well,
you are what you are and you gotta be proud of it. But
I don't think it's part of our, well, I suppose it is, I don't know.
Thalen, honey.
What?
It was a joke. A rhetorical question. Come on.
Okay. Go down the stairs. You guys start walking towards the castle, which you can see. So
yeah.
There's no map involved. You can see the castle town. You are a 30-minute walk away, but it's a 30-minute walk. During the which of it, you can see where the castle is. And while you are walking there, do you have anything that anybody wants to discuss or work out?
Are both of you going to come in with me? Well, I mean, we're going to try.
Into where? The castle?
Yes, and to talk to the king and stuff.
Well,
I think maybe we can make that a stipulation. I don't
think that we can make anything a stipulation.
I think that we can be adamant about the fact that we want to stay with her.
Well, I think we can do all we want, but he's the king.
Yeah.
He can give us the finger and tell us to take a hike or something.
I'm sure that he won't, though, was what I'm saying. I mean, why?
You're sure that he won't?
I'm sure that they would want to talk to us as well. If we know stuff about the situation, why would they not want to?
Not necessarily all together, though.
I guess that's true.
So, I think that we should try, and if not, we shall be waiting nearby as we can to collect you after your conversation, and then we'll start heading off to this crystalline inn or whatever.
Well, what if he kidnaps me? What? Well, because that happened before.
The king, well,
Well, no, but like with the clan and stuff, and I was talking to somebody, and then I was in a room alone with them, and then I got in a carriage.
don't eat or drink anything you're given.
Yeah.
I mean, unless that would pose a major cultural faux pas. He's gonna, like, look at Iffy and raise an eyebrow.
Oh,
You've got more insight than I have about this sort of thing. I mean, if he's going to demand her to bring him a gift.
they do have I know that there's like some kind of ceremonial tea drinking, something like that. But usually that's just with other important folks. And not to say you ain't important, Tavumile, but you ain't important. I hope I'm not important. Well.
Yes, well, I don't know. I suppose you can't tell them no if they're offering you something to eat or
You
drink.
can do anything you want.
Yes, but you don't want to be rude. You want him to be endeared to her cause. If she's going to be.
I think that, I mean, try your hardest not to do anything like that. But, I mean, obviously, well, see, if he's pushing it.
We'll just have to trust that nothing is. He's not going to do anything underhanded. And I mean.
Here's this. If he doesn't drink from it first, if it's some kind of ceremonial thing, if he doesn't drink from it first, you don't drink from it. If you don't see somebody consume it first, that I know that's part of the thing, is that the clan leader, the king, whoever it is, drinks from it first to prove that it ain't poison, and then passes it around. So.
You say you're allergic.
I mean, honestly, you could.
What is it? I'm allergic.
I can't have that.
Cross your fingers.
Well, all right, but
if he does, for whatever reason, want to detain you.
That's what what does that mean, keeping me?
Yes, but I don't think that would be a bad thing.
Would it not? Because we're supposed to meet everyone back at the Crystalline Inn.
Well, I mean, presumably the most important person in a clan is the leader, no? If you're close to him, no matter what's going on around you, there's a good chance he's going to keep you safe, especially if you're so important.
Well, but what if he was doing all this bad stuff?
I don't know.
I mean, look, this is what's going to happen. We're going to go there, and we're going to try to stick with you. If they don't want us to stick with you, you're going to do your best to not say anything that you ain't asked. You're going to say the base of the situation. Your farm was burned down. You don't know where your mom is. That's it. That you're trying to find your mom and that you would like help with that. Don't say anything about Wethway kidnapping you. Don't say anything about people that you know, people that are being looked for. Any details that he don't ask for, don't
So she's
say.
not going to try and clear Lucian's name? Because, I mean, if she says, he didn't do it, I know, of course he's going to ask for evidence.
I don't think that it's smart to... Because then the question of if you were in contact with him is going to arise, and we don't really know what's going on, and we don't know if they're going to believe Tavumile.
Right.
I know that Viteal said that we shouldn't, but I think we should mention the Wethway. Then that could be...
What, her being kidnapped?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then that could be that they did that, like drawing conclusions and stuff like that. I think that if asked about Lucian, you could put in a good word for him, but don't say that you've met up with him.
So I'll have to continue hiding.
At least for now. Well, but I thought part of this was that I was going to help Lucian and my mum. I want you to help Lucian, but I ain't sure if that will help Lucian.
I mean, if you can find out if the king is
if he set this up, he might not care that, like Viteal said, he might not care if a single citizen takes the fall for it. Oh, right. So, I can say that I know that Lucian wouldn't, and that the Wethway kidnapped me and took my mum. But nothing else. Yeah, I think that's probably for the best.
Yes.
At least for now. You know, I mean, this ain't gonna get resolved today, so... Alright. What if he doesn't let me leave and see you guys again, like to talk to you? I have message, but I can only do that so far.
We'll try to find out what happened to you, and if we can't, we'll go to the inn and speak to everyone.
Alright. What if they want to talk to you? Like, you two?
We'll tell them the same thing. I mean, we've got our story straight, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean, well, I think for the most part we should just say that we don't know, we ain't sure. I mean, I think that we can say that her farm was burnt down, that we know that she was kidnapped and we were helping her out. But I think for the most part we should act like we don't know nothing. You know, you and me are the least involved in this, and I think that it
Right.
should stay that way.
Yes.
Right.
We're just helping you.
Yeah, I mean, Thalen, you met her because you met her when she came into town. She came to you for help. That's what will when you escaped from the town or from the tower, you went to the one place that you knew in town, which was his place. We'll say that.
Came to me for help, and then
Right.
we were going to take her. I let her stay, and then we were going to take her to the castle, and then you were asleep outside the liquor store, and you happened to hear us
I don't think that
talking.
we should say that we were at the liquor store because there's people that know that you were at the ball.
Okay, we were somewhere.
You were going home or something.
Indeed.
You were in the area, at least, of the liquor store. So there's that. And then I was sleeping outside. I do that often.
And you heard us talking and asked if you could be of assistance.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Right. So I was going back towards the liquor store and you were coming home from the ball.
yes,
And then we ran into each other and I asked you for help.
yes.
And then as we were talking about it, Iffy heard and decided she wanted to help as well.
There you go.
Alright.
All right. Everyone roll a perception.
Nat 1 for Tavumile.
Okay.
21 for Iffy.
Oh, really? Thalen got a nat 20.
Oh.
So, you kind of like get quiet for a second, and when you do, you hear Iffy and Thalen both hear. I mean, I can understand why they'd think it was us, but it wasn't. We have no way of proving it. It was just to get them all mixed up before the party. I just don't know what we did to deserve this. It obviously wasn't us. We weren't here until today. You hear that coming from you're like going over a hill, and they're coming up from the hill, like probably like 30 feet away from you. And you can see as they approach, you turn to look, it is a group of Wethway soldiers.
Okay.
And they're walking away, they're walking the opposite direction of where you're going. So away
So
from
we're
the
gonna
gate.
like cross paths.
Not really, because they're not walking along the...
But we're gonna pass by 'em.
You're going to pass by
Okay.
them, yeah.
Alright, well. Got any more fun stories, Thalen? I like that one about the tattoo and the cocaine.
When you say Thalen, you see one of these soldiers' faces snap towards your direction.
Alright. Iffy's gonna look at him. I'm like, cock her head.
Um,
I think that she wants them to know that they've been clocked.
one soldier kind of like quiets down the other soldiers that are with him and starts walking in the direction of you all.
Mm-hmm.
The other two just hang back.
What can I do you for?
I'm sorry. My name is Felix. I'm a soldier in the Withway court.
That's pretty obvious.
Well, I heard you say something and it sort of caught my ear, someone that we are, looking for, and his eyes are going to flash over to Thalen, who is like stone face.
Who would that be now?
We're searching for his first name is Thalen.
What's his last name?
Moxley.
No, I can't say I know that.
He's going to, look over at Thalen, and he's going to say, that wouldn't happen to be you. Thalen's going to, smile brightly.
Mm-hmm.
Of course not. My name is Damus. Well, who is this Thalen Moxley, and why do you presume him to be me? Thalen's putting on a voice.
Yeah.
This is going to be a little weird, but just bear with me. Well, I heard your compatriot say Thalen, did I not?
No.
And what did you say? I mean, we're looking for a high elf that matches your build and your coloring and your height.
Well, don't you all look the same anyways? She, winks at him.
He's his face, falls. And the other two...
I'm just kidding, sweetheart.
The other two start approaching. Well, if you didn't say Thalen, then what did you say?
Well, I said Hagelin. You know what that means?
No.
Well, honey, common ain't my first language. I don't know if that's obvious. My first language is Sylvan, and Hagelin, it's a friendly endearment term that you give to folks that you're close to. It kind of means, little brother. But it can flex between, however you want the relationship to be, but it's just slang. I mean, I do admit it does sound similar, but Hagelin is what I said.
Good, roll a advantage performance check. Or a persuasion check.
Unnatural 20.
Oh, well, pardon me, I apologize. We've been looking for him, and I just wanted to I thought I heard his voice and his name rather, and I apologize for taking up your time. And he's gonna kind of give Thalen a meaningful look. Thalen's also gonna roll performance, and Thalen definitely looks concerned, weird, not excellent.
Can I ask a question?
Oh, yes.
Why are you looking for him? Yeah, is he a criminal or something?
Oh, that is with the way it matters. That is not something that you need to be concerning yourself with.
Oh, what? Well, I mean, if a dangerous criminal's on the loose, you haven't found him. You don't hardly know what he looks like.
As I said, ma'am, that's with the way it matters, and you don't need to be concerning yourself. Damus is going to say, well, I'm a Withway citizen, don't I? That doesn't mean anything. And he's going to this soldier is going to smile and just kind of nod and turn and walk back towards his two compatriots.
What?
Damus. Pasha. Janala.
Right.
Right. As a matter of fact, I do have another fun story, and he launches into him defending his slam poetry belt for the next second year running or something like that.
Good lord, another slam poetry? Is that all your fun stories?
Yes. What do you mean? I don't
Iffy, all yours are when you're in the war. Honestly, you know what, Tavumile? You're right.
And at least mine are objectively fun. They're not with the backdrop of death and destruction. They're just with the backdrop of hookers shooting up and stuff like that. What?
Good lord.
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe not. They're not hookers. I just wanted to make it sound. People who like hooks. Anyway, so I did you hear that about the something about not don't know what we did to deserve this or something? Do you want to just let it go? Or okay, sounds good. So yes, well, the first year, I think I'd impressed people with my it was sort of out of the box,
Out of the box?
Yes, avant-garde.
Do you remember it? Good. Oh, I would love to hear it.
Oh, bollocks. Unfortunately, I don't.
I wonder if that's the truth or if you're just embarrassed. Oh, don't be embarrassed.
Oh, I'm not embarrassed.
You shouldn't be. Do you have any poetry that you have on you right now?
that I've on me right now.
Well, look, if you have a little notebook.
But you can come up with poetry about anything.
Can you come up with some right now?
I don't see why not.
Really?
Through strife, through thick and thin and squalor, 3 friends, Pasha, Damas, Janala.
Wow,
And then you must snap. No, you've got to snap.
There you go.
You've got to snap. You've got to snap. And that's how you communicate you having liked a poem.
Oh, I can't snap.
Well,
I feel like she like tries and nothing comes out.
you know what I used to do when I was a child and I couldn't snap?
Oh.
I would make the gesture and just click my tongue. There you go, perfect. He like puts me as he puts both hands over his heart and he's like, I love this girl. I love her.
I love you too.
I can totally understand the illusion. He like looks around. I'm not gonna look. Anytime we slip up, how annoying is that gonna be?
Yeah.
Be like Ralph, whatever. It totally makes sense to me.
That was really nice of you to say. Also, that was a really nice poem. It rhymed and everything.
Thank you. I thought of Janala and Squalor, and that was all I had. So I had.
What
to
a
really...
funny being rhymed with squalor.
What else would it rhyme? Janala.
Also, that's a slant rhyme. It still counts, but it's a slant
Do
rhyme.
better, Iffison. Do better. He raises an eyebrow.
I ain't never said that I could write poetry.
Okay.
Oh.
You've got a lot to say for someone who can't.
Well, look,
dishes.
I could be a critic. You know, I got an artful ear, just like that one fella that stopped us on the road. He ain't never done.
What was his name again?
I've
forgotten. Anyway, we better shut up. We're making a bit of a squalor, if you will.
Whatever. I mean, hey, at least we're acting natural. We're acting like we ain't nothing. We're not scared of nothing. You know?
Ain't nothing scared of nothing.
Yeah.
I suppose. There were quite a lot of soldiers, though, as we're getting closer. You've been walking for like 15, 20 minutes, so you're pretty much there now.
Well, isn't that expected?
I don't know, it's so odd. I'm so used to seeing... It's odd to see, like, proper soldiers. And I mean, at Waypoint Town, I'm used to seeing the Talenti guards and the occasional soldier, like foot soldier.
Well, there's a lot of soldiers at the tower at Tavumile.
There was no one anywhere. I mean, I know the soldiers as well, all of the guards, they're employed by the Talenti military, that obviously, but they're just sort of guards, they're in the bright orange tabards.
Why are Wethway soldiers here? I mean, look,
What, the ones earlier? He's talking about Talenti soldiers.
Well, I know, and Tavumile's not, like, she's just saying about the
Oh,
Wethway
in general,
ones, yeah.
okay, got it. Well, I don't know.
Well, I mean, look, we got a treaty with the Wethway people. I would not be surprised if they had a lot of Wethway traffic going through the castle town.
Yes, and apparently they've been slighted, which is also not surprising.
Yeah, well.
But it's funny. What I mean to say, though, is that it's funny to see them like this. I'm used to seeing them in sort of a symbolic way.
Symbolic?
Yes, the guards, in the
Oh, the armour.
Yes, it's weird to see Talenti soldiers looking like soldiers.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's a bit familiar, but I guess they got a uniform update.
Well,
or, I mean, maybe these are their working uniforms and not their combat uniforms.
I would imagine they wouldn't be wearing combat uniforms.
Oh, I think it's kind of silly to have 2 separate uniforms. Like, oh, we put on a different suit to let everybody know we're going to war.
Well, I don't know. Something less threatening.
I don't think we looked all that threatening.
Also, how are you going to file paperwork in full leather armor with?
Well, no, you got your uniform underneath, and then you put armor on over top.
Okay, well, maybe this is the underneath uniform.
It ain't, is
Oh,
what
well,
I'm saying.
Okay, I thought you said that you were confused because they've had some sort of update or something.
No,
I mean,
the
they certainly don't look like the ones I saw last.
well.
Either way, I can understand why our friend wouldn't want to come here.
Yes. Well, Janala, you got any fun stories?
Roll a perception check as Iffy, real quick.
All right.
With your perception dice. I'm a great DM.
13.
When he says our friend didn't want to come here, how are you interpreting that?
I mean, I'm assuming that he means either. Most likely, I'm assuming that he means Yezi, because, she was like, no, I'm not coming. That was like a discussion about whether or not she was actually going to go.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's. But also, I think that she could be like, well, either he means Yezi or he means Lucian, because of how many guards there are.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that she was like, I'm not going to press it because then that would mean talking details. And
yeah, and you don't want to do that. Cool. That is all airtight. So, what you're saying, Janala's going to tell a story?
What's the perception for?
Kind of for my benefit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say that Thalen, you get the sense that Thalen is trying to intimate something about whoever it is who he's talking about. Not necessarily in a derisive way,
Right.
but in a way that suggests that he is confirming a theory.
Okay.
So, there you go.
Well, I do, but I feel like a lot of them involve somebody that I probably shouldn't talk about.
Okay, so, well, I mean, we're basically here, maybe we just look excited. I'm surprised though, this gate, and you guys are looking around as you approach, and you can see more than just like guards. You're making out like shapes and stuff.
Yeah.
You see that what is coming into view is sort of more and more like carts and industry as you come over the next hill. You get the sense that this gate is sort of like the service entrance of the castle town.
Okay.
Like, it's where there's like carts lined up and like crates of whatever goods being inspected by Talenti soldiers and merchants and stuff like that. And it is now about like 8:30-ish. So
AM?
it's AM, yeah. So it's getting to be like more hustly bustly. And so that's kind of what the vibes you're getting. All of that is sort of taking place, and then there is the gate, and then there's people who are walking kind of generally around that area, but anybody going into the castle town is speaking. There's like a small line, and they're speaking to one of the two guards. Mm-hmm. And then anybody walking out of the castle town are free to walk out, basically.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, what was Thalen saying? I'm surprised that...
I thought that this would be a lot more sort of, I don't know, I guess maybe at the wrong gate.
Well, we might be.
What do you think?
I mean, I don't know. I don't remember if this area had multiple entrances, but also, I mean, they can change that.
But didn't your friend mention something about another gate? This gate being closer. I guess this is the...
Well, I'm not sure it matters. I mean, as long as we can go
I suppose. I hope not.
Look, I mean, if it does, we'll find out.
We'll walk to the front and hope for the best. And he looks at Janala like,
Oh.
I don't know how long that's going to last, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And so do you approach these guards? Okay, so as you walk up, you get the sense, like, go ahead and roll a perception check as Thalen, as Tavumile and Iffy.
Tavumile, baby, come on. 6 for Tavumile.
Got it.
14 for Iffy.
Iffy sees, like, it's pretty busy, lots of people doing stuff, but there are lots of sort of military personnel. It's understandable for a castle town that there would be. That makes sense. But there is a specific group of people who seem to be a little bit more like frantic in what they're doing. He's sort of standing off to the side, a higher ranking. She would recognize him as a sergeant.
Yeah.
Standing off to the side, speaking to two soldiers. And you hear him, like, you can't hear what he's saying, especially with your one ear.
Yeah.
But you hear that the sergeant is doing what he does best and yelling at these two soldiers.
Okay.
And as one of them walks past him, you hear him say, "Well, we've got to look harder. All the farms on Tenera Peak are at risk."
Okay.
So you hear that. And then generally there are lots of guards and personnel and stuff like that around, lots of inspecting of goods. And as you approach the two guards, is there anything you want to do before you talk to them?
No. I don't think so.
Okay. So you walk up, you're kind of standing in this little line. There's not lots of people. You kind of get the sense, too, with your 14, that lots of people are kind of, eyeing Thalen. Mm-hmm. Any of the high elves are getting some special attention, especially in the less, public area.
Yeah.
So Thalen's kind of kind of sticking extra close.
Yeah.
And he's kind of, looking up at Iffy, kind of deer in the headlights looking.
What, honey? I mean, yeah, you were going to have a problem here.
Well, I suppose. I don't know. I didn't expect it to be this much of a problem, but...
Well, people are racist.
I suppose. I mean, Waypoint Town is quite cosmopolitan.
Yeah. This is very monolithic. Is that what it's called?
Well, I mean, yes. And you guys are, looking around. What's Tavumile doing?
I think Tavumile's I'm going to shut up and be quiet, because I've learned that maybe I shouldn't say anything at all.
Nice. So,
I think that she's just kind of playing with a hem on her sleeve or something.
So you approach the front of the line, and the guards kind of wave you over. Mm-hmm. And you all kind of take your deep breaths and approach. And he's like a stocky, fat, little lump of a dude.
Yeah.
He's not short, but he's he's big.
Yeah.
And he looks like a blowhard. He's got a good guard face, big red nose, permanent angry eyebrows, and he's got his arms crossed. And he says, "Business or pleasure?"
I guess pleasure. I mean, a bit of both.
He's raising an eyebrow, and he's like, "Well, you've got the wrong gate then, haven't you?"
Do we? I mean, I'm sorry, I haven't been in this area for a long time.
He rolls his eyes and points at everything. He's like, "What brings you to our humble castle town then?"
Well, I mean, a bit of sightseeing. I mean, I've been here before. Were you in the war by any chance?
He's gonna raise an eyebrow. That's all he does.
Well, regardless, I was, and we did some leave down around here, and it's a bit nostalgic.
You did some leave here, and you don't know that this is the wrong gate.
Well, like I said, honey, it's been a while.
Well, is it just you, or you two compatriots here for pleasure as well?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a bit of both, because they're here for pleasure. I'm just showing them around, showing them old stomping grounds and stuff like that. But I do, I'm going to get a couple things here for my bakery that I'm running. So, figured.
All right, well, on your way. And he points off in the direction of the north gate.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Thalen kind of looks at Iffy and is like, "Oh, okay," just starts walking that direction. And he's going to say, "Not you, though. You can stay here."
Who now?
He's puts an arm out in front of Thalen.
Oh, what's that?
Well, we've got a few questions to ask him.
All right, well, if you don't mind, we're going to stick around.
What questions have you got to ask me? Well, considering recent events.
Recent events?
He's going to look at things. I don't know what you're talking about. And the guards go, "Oh, don't worry. If it's not you, then you've got nothing to worry about." But high elf sneaking around the back entrance of the castle town, the west gate. Don't know. It's just it's just a bit suspicious. So we'll be detaining you for just a bit. Shouldn't take long.
What recent events are you talking about? I mean, I heard about the farm and all that, but...
Oh, yeah, the one last night. Yeah, nasty business. Yeah, I mean, I smelled it first.
Wait, last night? There's another one?
Oh, yeah, really nasty business. Apparently, it was an old woman and her 5 kids. All of them burned to death. Yes, I apologise, but yeah, you could see the flames all the way from the guard tower, poor sods.
Good lord, alright.
So, it's got nothing to do with that. I mean, I suppose it could. And he, slaps Thalen on the back and thinks, oh. Anyway, so, but don't worry, apparently, after that especially, there's a good chance he's been injured. And we've got guards canvassing the forest now. We'll certainly find him and bring him to justice. Don't you worry about that.
Well, you think it's the same person?
Of course.
Why do you think it's the same person?
I mean, it's the same sort of crime, innit?
I guess so, but I mean, it could be a copycat.
It's that guy what went crazy during the war. He's son too, so.
Well, what questions you got?
Well, we'll be talking to him over there, so you'll just have to wait here.
Alright. We'll wait here then.
Right. And he's gonna kind of wave you to the side to stand somewhere, and Thalen, he's gonna call someone over to take Thalen somewhere else, and Thalen is like,
yeah,
and he just starts walking in the direction that he's being guided towards.
Okay. I think Tavumile kind of looks up at Iffy, and Iffy's like, it's alright, honey. I'm just gonna wait here. And she crosses her arms.
That's where we're gonna end this session.
What the fuck?
Snap, 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 snap. So much going on, baby. So much happening, baby. What's going on, baby? Anyway, we did it. The sun's out. Episode's recorded. I'm gonna eat a whole bag of chips.
I'm gonna cry, I think. Anyways.
Goodbye.
Bye.